You know what else is hard, Mark?
Yeah.
I don't, actually. I don't. Don't say it.
Oh.
Say it.
Life?
I don't know where this is going, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if I'm
Right.
here for the ride.
Yeah, I thought I was going to take a crazy turn.
You know who's
but
here for the ride?
Yeah.
A lot of women.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. Instagram models in Halloween costumes.
Or what?
What?
Show me.
What are they?
Somehow this popped up on my... Huh?
Is
What
it
is
somehow
it?
or is
Yeah,
it
this
just
is
in
Jason
From least
Kelsey
amount of fabric
chugs-
to most?
No, this is... I'm just going through my Google feed. I don't know why that came
Why are
up.
you searching that
Are
shit?
you sure?
Nice.
Why?
It's usually video games. I mean, I ain't gonna lie and say I probably wouldn't click on it.
You're on camera, so I hope you wouldn't lie.
Did it started?
Got him.
Got him, coach.
Oh, you in trouble, boy. I
Did
see
you get the
that.
whole thing?
Yeah.
God, just
Yeah,
playing,
I
man.
looked up and I saw the timer. I was like, oh, Steve ain't gonna trick me. I don't care how drunk I am.
I did not look up this time.
Yeah,
And he
'cause
got-
you were busy on your phone.
That head's gonna be
I was
gliss.
trying to... Huh?
Huh?
No, don't lie to me, Mark.
I was gonna tell the truth,
Right.
but thanks for catching me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell the truth. What do you?
Oh, is this the beer that I got? Yeah, it
What's
is.
wrong with you, dude? You are drunk, man. Can we start with the shot, please?
She is.
Cheers,
I just got it
Good
because
to
it
see
was
you
all the
fellas,
cats.
dude.
Welcome back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bald Mark.
I heard what you said, dude.
Oh.
Yeah. I watched the pod.
Wait, you watched the whole
I'm
thing?
your host, and I have hair. Yeah,
I don't know if you caught that part.
it's at the very beginning. Anyways, welcome to Weekly Reset, dude.
I still try to take my shot. Hold on. No.
What? Oh yeah, let's watch him spill this. There you go. You got it. Yeah, that was nasty, wasn't it?
Really? Not bad. Funny joke.
No, it's on you, John. I'm cool with that.
You got it. Did you spill?
Well, a little bit on the glass, but
For the most part, you got it, dude.
Did you-
Hey.
Nope,
Did you short
not in here.
circuit?
Yeah, a little
I don't know what the fuck you talking about, Blur. Go into more detail.
Is that the one where the transgender person spiked the ball in the girl's face and she went to the hospital?
Oh, that'd suck.
y'all heard.
Is that what happened?
Oh,
I mean, couldn't that?
Well, to be fair, I've heard there's a debate about that, like with transgender people competing, like especially from male to going to female, competing at like an Olympic level. Like, is that fair?
Yeah.
is it legal for the women to take enhancing drugs that give them hormones that
Oh,
person
no.
might have?
That's not what I...
No, we did not.
That took
hear about this.
all of them dancing with their titties out. Got leaked everywhere, bruh.
Like the Wisconsin
Volleyball dance team, I'm
College
assuming.
team?
college team. College team, right?
That's still debatable.
He says all over TikTok and Twitter and in my phone.
He's got 6 copies of it.
His
said,
Google
yeah.
search be showing some
said,
weird
yeet.
shit too.
He said, "Yeah." Watched the video. Okay, college team.
Yeah, we can't do that here, but
Not your phone.
yeah, you already had.
Guess how history?
Yeah, it's already. I mean,
He said,
tainted. Man.
he said like 10, 20 times just to make sure. Like he put his glasses on and everything. He said,
You know, you sound like
"Yeah, that's
like
a great pair right there."
you sound like somebody I know.
Why you looking at me?
Why is he looking at me?
Why are you looking at them?
What's up with your phone?
Hold your glass up.
It's all lumpy.
Yeah,
Yo, why does your beer look like a root beer float?
that's what the chick's face looked like. That went to the hospital.
Like that?
Oh God.
How's your week?
Mark, that was a different video.
Did everyone get enough?
I don't know. I gave Marlon some, but I don't know. He's gonna drink that much, so I'll just pour the rest.
You got
What
more-
is it?
You got more gummy worms?
I don't remember.
How was your week? Yeah,
I just bought it because I
When are
thought
we
the
starting
cover.
the week from?
You bought this because it has cats on it, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, mainly it's because of that Ninja Cat one. I was like, oh,
Which one? This one?
Yeah,
What about the one with the beanie?
You didn't think this one was cool?
that was all right.
Hold it up. Let's see it.
But
Which one?
I was talking about this cat.
Oh, actually, I lie. It's the Gundam one.
Oh,
there's
that's
there's a cat with the Gundam helmet on.
Yeah, the last one.
Yeah. That's the reason why I got it.
Josh drink
You want
like
more?
it's tasty as fuck. That's what I was saying. It looks like a root beer float.
That's actually the main reason. Sorry, I'm kind of drunk already before we got here, but that's the reason why I bought it.
Can I get some napkins?
No.
No, you drink that bullshit.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Drink that nasty ass foam.
you poured that shit like a turd. You drink it like a turd. Yo, you and Marlon, whose side of the table is worse?
His.
Where's Marlon?
Yours?
Ooh.
Here, Martin, you want?
I can already pick out 3 things that I got going on
Steve.
better than yours.
So you got a bunch of shit right here.
Lift your glass up so I can show the people.
Cheers.
Go ahead, drink it. Go ahead, get that fucking.
You said drink, now drink it, bitch.
His nose, because his nose has to go in the foam, right? So like that's what I was saying to drink it.
Yeah, I really like that picture of this cat with the Gundam
What is
helmet on.
this? This is an IPA?
The cat with the.
It's
the cat with
Belgian
the
wheat.
fire.
Why does it taste like an IPA?
It doesn't taste like an IPA to me.
Yeah,
Ooh,
it
Steve
is.
said you ain't got no taste,
It tastes
motherfucker.
like an IPA to me.
Well, judging by your hair, you're already drunk, dude.
Maybe because it's barrel aged.
Yeah, you're getting strands coming out.
You can't tell me that
That
does
only-
not taste like an IPA.
That only happens when you're drunk or you eat hot wings.
It's hard to say because I'm already kind of drunk. So
It smells like it.
It smells like an IPA.
It
Tastes
smells
like an IPA.
like an IPA.
It kind of tastes like that homebrew that we made, which was not an IPA, but
If it's an IPA, it's a very mild IPA.
It kind of tastes like it.
It tastes like an IPA. I don't know.
It kind of tastes.
it's beer.
This is
It's beer.
this is tasting like a 3 to me. So yeah, I would
Damn.
say it's close to an
Yo, I
IPA.
can get 10 cents for this can here.
How you pronounce it?
Wiener.
sometimes those cans that you guys bring say 10 cents, and I go to Meyer and they don't take that shit, so I'm just like, fuck it.
Because you don't buy them like they do.
Yeah, you gotta buy them a Meyer, dude, or take them to the service desk and make a big scene. They'll give you money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too much of a hassle. I don't give a shit. You guys bought it. I don't care.
He said, make a scene. And he smiled. Like, he gonna make a scene. Yo.
It's all over the place.
What happened?
We got any more worms?
What?
That's what I just asked.
No.
How was your week?
When did my week start?
Not today, so it doesn't count.
Fuck.
Ah,
Shit.
shitty?
Yeah.
Why though?
Well.
All right, move on.
Work. I gotta go to work.
Yeah. Did you have fun today though? Yeah, we had fun, dude. So your dad said I was part of the family, dude. You know what that means, right? We're like brothers.
It means you can hit me in front of people.
You was
I
doing
was
that
like, what do you
anyway.
mean? Your dad said that to me
And
while I was
gonna
at
tell the
work.
audience that. I mean, when we get down to the nitty gritty, yeah. I mean, but I do that anyway. Huh?
That's true.
You hit me too. Mine just hurt more. All right, Steve.
Regular.
Regular degular. You get stuck anywhere?
Nope. Regular.
You get stuck in any walls?
You fall in a body of water?
You get stuck in any walls?
You get stuck on a boat somewhere?
You fall in any bodies?
I couldn't think of a
Nothing
question
happened.
that they took it all.
You lose any rock paper scissors games this week?
No, I didn't play any.
Lose any hair?
No.
You bite your lip at all?
No, not this week.
Skin the knee?
Nope.
You fall out of bed?
Nope.
Get some dessert?
You had a bad dream?
Did I have some dessert? Yeah, I had dessert.
All right, hang
these
on.
questions
Hey,
are
we
like-
got one. We got one.
I think I felt the nibble here. I'm more.
Yeah. Move
All right.
past this. You have to
Was
stay here.
Was whipped cream involved?
Was it
Some
cake?
Cool Whip? Yeah.
Was it cake?
Cool Whip?
No, it wasn't cake.
Was it
Pastries.
pie?
It was pie.
Pie.
Oh,
With some Cool Whip?
Shit.
The Cool Whip and ice cream. on
No,
the side.
Cool Whip.
Oh,
Ice cream inside?
and cream inside. You said
No.
what?
I said ice cream.
He said no. He said what?
did
He
you
said what? He said the easiest word in the English language. He said no. He said what?
did you lap it up?
What?
Yo, Tony, that's weak, dude. He said, "Did you laugh it up?" That was crazy. Did you laugh it up? And he stared at him before he tell you answer.
Jesus, dude.
That was a crazy Steve. Thing,
It was all right,
It was
man.
like 20 questions with Steve.
What?
Rapid fire.
I guess, yeah. Who's?
I love this.
Well, Josh
podcast.
shaved
It
today.
is the perfect evolution of beards, dude. Why the fuck do people?
How many
That's
people?
not the first time we've heard that. which
Yeah,
is
how many
crazy.
people have got paid saying that question to us?
How many? Can I get the link now, dude, just so I can ban you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
said,
this is you trying to get me? Trying to get me?
he said, I love this podcast.
I feel like that's not even that accurate.
It's
So what would the order be then?
Right now it'd be Josh being the least, and then maybe me next,
Yeah.
and then Steve,
Because I turned it.
and then,
I
and
don't know. I
then
think you might be. I think you might have the least.
yeah. It might be Tony and then Josh and then Marlon.
it's tough to say between Marlon or
Marlon and
Steve.
Steve is tough. Yeah.
Yeah.
I turned mine, so we're easy.
Yeah, I think Steve is a little lighter.
I didn't do mine 'cause I don't give a fuck right now.
I just shaved yesterday.
Feel ya? Huh?
Before it would be like a straight razor, you know,
Yeah.
and you get it clean. Now it's just like fucking just.
I mean, this is all I got, so I'll let it grow. So I know I have.
There'll still be like a bunch of stubble there, and it's just like, ah, fuck it.
Shit. It's,
Yeah, he told me he's like, I shaved today. I was like,
no, wait.
look at that. I was like, what?
He's like Tim. He's
I had to
like
look at
Tim
his
Allen
chin
in
real
the
quick.
Santa Claus.
Yeah, I had to look at his chin. I was
Where
he's
he
like,
shaves
he's like,
and
yeah, I
then
shaved
closes the
today. I was
mirror
like,
and then
That's what it looks like after like you shaved like 2 days ago.
yeah, dude. He's like, yeah, Mark, I shaved today. I was like,
No,
what?
dude, I just
What?
I have like the electric razor
Yeah, I
without
was about to say, it's
without
not an
a
electric razor.
without
Without the
a
guard.
without
Yeah.
a guard on it, and I just.
That's not a clean shave, though.
That's what I
No.
said. I said I used to do the clean
I got you.
shave.
I
Now
do
it's
that
like
too.
fuck it.
Yeah, I do that too. Fuck it. This is all I got, dude. I gotta hang on to this.
All right, you don't want to tell me this is like a month right here.
That's a month?
well, they always say on the internet, it's like the beards are the makeup for guys.
It's a little creepy, but okay. What'd you say?
The beard is the makeup for guys.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. And I cherish mine. Trust me, I cherish it so much now. Tony, how's your
Yeah.
week, dude?
I look at photos of me without a beard, and I'm like, I need to keep a beard.
You fart.
Ugh.
I was asking.
Why you look like that, dude?
Are you okay?
What?
You farted.
No. I'd be laughing if I was. I was trying to figure out who farted.
All right, Tony, man, how's your week, dude?
It was all right. I mean, it's my last week being the interim GM, so I'm glad it's over.
Hell yeah, dude.
Alex is back tomorrow, and you can take that shit back because I want it.
So he can deal with all the bullshit, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So glad I ain't
Exactly.
got no bullshit to deal with, dude. He's got other stresses on. The plan for tomorrow, dude. Or you want to get into it later?
I mean, we can get into it later. I mean, I was gonna ask regardless again because y'all didn't really give me a definitive answer still.
What'd you ask?
I asked. I was like, "Hey, what are y'all doing tomorrow? Do y'all want to watch Black Adam?"
You said that yesterday.
Again, and no one gave me an answer.
No, he's right. Yes, it's like 3 times today.
I thought I said, huh?
Is that
Uh-huh.
an answer?
Huh?
I answered. It's not one you look to. It's not one you're looking for, but
an answer. He said, "Huh?" That's not an answer. I told you.
I don't know if I don't know if I want to see it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if
I mean, today I literally heard. I mean, they're not reliable resources, but I mean, they both said it was good.
It wasn't Eric, was it?
No.
Okay. 'Cause I saw he posted on. He was like, "Movie wasn't bad." I'm like,
You're saying he's one of those people that like is like, nah, it was good, no matter what movie it was.
No, I think Eric's like a big DC fan,
Oh, okay.
and that's an issue. Cause
He's got a bias then.
Yeah.
I work till 4:30.
Tomorrow. Well, so yeah. I mean, I'm cool. I wasn't going to go, but if you want to go, I can go earlier in the day. I just can't go in the evening.
Elise said it was fine.
I can't go in the evening.
She said she couldn't go, but you could.
Yeah, during the day. Because someone has to
Weekly
pick up
drop
our
by.
kids.
Welcome back, bro. You fixed that APOC Ravi yet?
What's up? Wait, what?
You're up. Hey man, I was trying to actually see if you were at Legends. I wanted to borrow some of your cards from next week's tournament.
What happens next week?
I got the tournament. I wanted to borrow some of the kids, like the 8-drop or 7-drop kids
For what tournament?
for the Limitless.
You
deck
got
battle.
to drop for a drug test? What'd you say?
No, I got
Drop
a
it like it's hot?
tournament.
You need clean.
You're not dropping
What
it. You're not
tournament, though?
twerking, are you?
The Limitless deck one. The One Piece one
I
online.
was out here twerking.
I thought it was only starter decks.
Okay. Can
Yeah,
we get
but
some
you
context,
can do
dude?
starter deck
What's-
cards, but
what's
it
kids
doesn't
do?
have to be just a straight starter deck. You can put mixed cards in there.
Marlon, how was your week? Was it regular?
My week was awful, dude.
Oh,
Yes, sir, I
It was
do.
awful.
All kinds of aggro.
Yeah, that's true. I kind of. Actually, I don't remember.
They just started.
Did you tank it?
Hmm?
Did you tank the aggro?
I had no choice but to. It
Did
follows
you wipe or did you?
Ooh, did you wipe?
If you reset this, the aggro's still there, dude. It comes right back to you.
It's true. He's right.
It's always there.
To be fair, when you clear it, it's still kind of
There's
I had no
a
choice.
timer on it, so even if you clear it, dude, 10 minutes later, it's fucking back.
I had no choice, man. I popped all my cooldowns. I had my shield wall up.
Is there a way to beat it?
Nope.
You have
gotta-
to
It
do
resets, Mark.
You,
It
you,
resets.
you just have to.
You can- you
just
can-
have to survive the time limit.
You gotta wait for you.
But then it enrages, and then you.
Oh yeah, dude, you got.
Cannot deal with the enraged.
That's usually during the once a month type. idea.
This is an amazing.
There's always a
segment.
timer, dude. There's
There's
always a timer, dude. There are enraged timers, Mark.
There are enraged timers.
And it actually
Once a
is
month,
about 10
you
minutes.
lose every time, huh?
It actually is about 10 minutes, too.
10 minutes.
Yep.
This is that was a dope little banter. Anyways, yeah, my week was regular day too.
Did you get any aggro?
I always have aggro,
You got a bunch now.
but I also have, I mind my cooldowns.
I broke
Make
this
sure
pen.
I pop all my shits, dude. I'm max level.
Broke
dude.
the pen.
I got my island, my gear level is top notch, dude. I've done
put
this
it in
raid
there.
before. I've been farming this
put
raid
it
for a
in
few
there.
years now. You know what I'm saying?
Good for you, Mark.
Yeah, man.
You failed it twice, right?
Yeah, so my week was regular day. Yes. Their shit makes it hard to go to Legends when these. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't care. I just stopped by just check.
Yeah.
Where you working thirds at?
Yeah, are they hiring?
It's Amazon.
Would you
How
chill?
much?
It's Amazon.
I work at Amazon. You want to work at Amazon?
How much?
You want to be on the line next to me?
No.
That'd be a crazy ass lie. Be like, hey Mark, I bet you I could pack more boxes.
See?
Bet you could.
My man, look, he said, fuck him.
What?
He said, fuck
You
him.
almost knocked the
Dang,
drink
bro,
Yeah, I
over.
did.
nobody's just
I saw
going-
that shit. I just wanted to make sure you know that I saw that shit.
I think that would have made Tony's spot the worst.
Yeah, man.
It
Would've
would
been.
have made your controllers
And
worse, too.
it would have ruined. What was that? Steve's controller, my controller. Is this yours controller, Josh? Whose orange controller is
I don't
this?
have an orange controller.
yeah.
I mean, it's technically mine now, I guess, but it was Marcus's brother's.
Okay, yeah. Well, okay, then I guess it would have ruined. I know this is mine.
All
Can
right,
I
man.
have a controller?
Nope.
I think
I,
this is my
uh,
other one, I think.
Josh, you watch anything
No, I'm
last
not
week, dude? Amongst your depression?
We got depression.
Oh, I did see.
Me too.
He's like, you got depression. I was like,
That was terrible.
I
got
watched
it too.
Chainsaw Man, and I watched
I was
My
gonna do that
Hero,
too. I did watch
and
My
I
Hero
watched
this morning.
Spy Family,
I need to do that.
and I watched
Blue Lock.
Blue
Good at
Lock.
Packing Mark.
Yeah, Blue Lock.
Blue Lock is not.
Pack 'em up.
It's okay.
So far, it's starting off straight.
It's straight.
Well, there's
Tony's
a certain
gonna-
time in someone's life.
Tony's gonna play Unite with us soon.
Oh, hold up.
Oh.
Let me get back to that in a second.
Yo, you are.
Yeah,
the worst.
you missed a conversation at Josh. Yeah, Josh said that apparently I don't try hard enough in that game. So
Well,
I said,
you gave up pretty early, and you were playing a bad character too.
whoa. Josh says he's good, and that's the only reason why I came back because he said I didn't try hard
I
enough with him.
said he's a good character.
Who?
If you're a good player, Tony
Who?
says he's a good player. The bunny.
He's not good.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. He's not
Whoa,
good.
whoa,
He
whoa,
is
whoa.
good.
He's not good.
All right, now this
He is
conversation
good.
has gone.
You already agreed to a week. Tony, don't back it out now.
He's not good.
He is good.
He's not good.
He's good. There's just very few people that can play him.
I'll let you know. I just
You
need it
auto
before
attack. What else
before
you have to
Sunday
do?
because
You
that's
stay
when the
at max
tournament
range,
is.
you
So
auto
whenever
attack.
you're free, let me
You
know.
have to dodge.
You don't even get in range. You just auto attack. You might as well play Decidueye. That's better.
Whoa, he said he would play Decidueye too.
Okay, he's good.
How about this? How about we say that bullshit before we talk about video games? I said, have you seen anything? How the fuck did we get into games? I asked you if you watched anything. And you ran down the list
I
of shit that you watched and you got into
Watch
games.
myself destroy some fucking kids.
All right,
dude.
then shut up. And let us talk. Yo,
I was
shut
naming the
up.
shit. I was naming
Have
Spy
you seen Don't
Family.
Look Up?
What?
Have you watched Don't Look Up?
No.
With Leonardo DiCaprio and that all-star cast.
Leonardo
From last year?
DiCaprio is
Oh.
actually Don't Look Up.
Yeah, it was bad.
Ooh.
Mark had a different opinion when we were at Josh's place.
I thought it was bad.
Yo, Steve
This
just
is-
came up with the block,
Shit, dude. Now it's Mark versus Steve.
It's been a long time,
and
so I
the
don't
new
remember, but I remember
and
not
Joker
liking
2.
That movie was not bad.
Yo,
That's-
Mark took his
I
shot,
thought it was
dude.
stupid starting off. It was super slow.
So they're
super
saying you said it was good, but now you're saying it's not bad.
I liked it. I was gonna get into it.
Is that the one where they're on a farm and the aliens are abducting people?
No,
That one's Nope.
Yeah, that one's Nope, and that's what.
Oh, that's
the
what
one
I
that
thought. I
killed.
literally thought that's what we're
You
talking
drunk
about.
as shit,
being
dude. You
told.
need to stop.
no. This was like the one where
Don't
they were
Look
saying
Up
like
is
an asteroid was coming.
the
and, like,
asteroid is coming and the whole they
It's on
go
Netflix, right?
they go
Yeah.
find the president. Everybody dies at the end except for the main guy who goes to a different island and gets eaten by a dinosaur.
The president gets eaten by a dinosaur.
That movie sucks.
I thought it was good. I thought it was good because it did a really good job at explaining.
I fell asleep.
It's only because, so basically, I see what they did. They basically used the meteor to describe the division between people.
It was a very political
It was.
Yeah.
movie.
Which is why I was like, wait, I am not gonna like this.
Yeah, I'm not really into that type
But
of stuff.
they did a really good job at explaining what the difference between the people who like saw the meteor for what it like they crunched the numbers, they saw the meteor, and the people who was more worried about like fame and their
What's important in life?
yeah,
versus,
yeah.
Like,
So
This
like
is a 3, by the way.
yeah,
It's an IPA. I don't know why it's a Belgian wheat
give
or
it a
whatever.
6.
It's
I was about to
a
give it a
basic
six.
regular
Go on with
IPA.
you. Go on. The gum said it's been in black, but
No,
It sounds like
I guess the
next
more I
to it.
drink it, I do taste it. The IPA.
It's an IPA. It's literally an IPA and it's a regular
But they
ass IPA.
mislabeled it, and yeah, so it's like a 6 or 7 because it's regular.
yeah, it is.
you drunk
Like I
it.
said, I only picked it because of the Gundam Cat.
it was good. It was 6.
Gundam Cat.
Yeah,
Oh,
Gundam
there's a
Cat.
Gundam Cat.
Yeah, that's
There's
awesome.
Beanie Cat.
I like the beanie.
There's
Cat.
regular cat. There's Ninja Cat.
Yeah,
There's
a Ninja
fucking
Cat, yeah.
Millennial Cat.
Hey,
There's
I know
Robot
you
Cat.
think that reading these off out loud is doing us good, but we went through that shit 10 minutes ago.
I know.
So shut up. Yo.
Listen,
What I'm saying is, the movie was good if you watch it all the way through. It starts out.
you
bad,
like the
though.
deeper meaning
I
behind.
watched
Yes,
it all the
the
way
deeper
through, and I
meaning
still
behind
didn't
it
like it.
made a lot of sense. Only because in my household, it was kind of split between like me going to work every day when everything shut down in 2020, and then I was living with somebody who just didn't experience what I experienced. So I was just like, wow. Like you could tell, you could see the rift between like the scientists saying, hey, this thing's going to come in 6 months and kill us. And then the president and everybody who's worried about careers. And Jonah Hill was fucking hilarious. I thought like the dry humor was going to be like too boring. Like the movie was too boring for the dry humor, but this motherfucker's hilarious. They're in the Oval Office and he's like, I need all you guys to come in. And he invited everyone except for Jennifer Lawrence, like one of the scientists. And he's like,
I'm not saying it wasn't
come
like
in?
there weren't funny points, but
yeah.
I just overall.
But he's like, he looked at her. She's all sad. He's like, all right, you want to come in? She's like, yeah. I mean, he's like, he closed the door. Yo, it was so sincere though. He's like, you want to come in?
is Jonah Hill funny?
I didn't think so.
he
but
was like the president's son, right?
he was the president's son. He was the.
I don't think he's funny, right?
I gotta watch Superbad.
I was about to say, did you like Superbad?
Ooh, good question.
Superbad was.
You didn't like Superbad?
Superbad is a classic.
Yeah, I think it's pretty funny.
That's not a classic, dude. Friday is a classic.
That's true.
That's
yeah.
true, too.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a
true.
classic.
Yeah,
You
he's
can't say
very proud.
super bad with.
Dude, come on.
Superbad.
Bro, don't come with this bullshit. I'm
Yeah.
gonna slap it down right now. It's NBA season, baby. Super shot. I'm ready.
He's like, it's tough, kid.
Dude,
Yo,
Superbad. You have to watch it.
Yeah, I disagree. I think that's bullshit. I
He
think you have to
says-
watch Friday.
He said he's Vucevic out here and he's blocking all your shit.
who'd you?
Wusha Vashad.
Where's
Who the fuck is
Superbad
that?
2 at?
He's
Oh, there's a 2?
No.
There's some movies that just don't need it too.
Yeah, because they suck.
All right.
Are you saying Friday 2 is next Friday is a must watch?
I'm saying it's.
Next
it's,
Friday.
it's I'm saying
Friday was good.
I'm saying it's a sequel to a
What
classic.
about Friday after next?
What? Andrew, you say Superbad is a classic? Wow.
What?
It's hard.
Dude,
I mean,
Superbad.
I think it's only a
Superbad
classic
is a
because
classic of our generation.
Yeah,
I think it's a solid movie.
What the fuck is going on right now? Is everyone drunk?
Whoa, Poirier, you said agreed?
Let me say this.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Whoa, he said it's good. Marlon is just Marlon. Whoa. Yeah.
No, he's
All
just
right.
shorthand your name, bro. How do you feel?
I think I would say it's inches away from being a classic. But it's
I
not
would say
quite
it's a classic if you grew up in that area.
That's what I'm saying. It's a classic of our generation.
All right, let me ask
like-
this:
like-
Is
like-
American Pie a classic?
Yes.
It's yes, but
Yeah, I
of the
agree.
previous generation.
I would agree.
Of
with
the
that
previous
statement.
generation, though, there's people that will never watch American Pie.
That's true. He's right about that.
What does that have to do with anything? We're talking about a classic. So what makes a classic? Let's establish boundaries. What makes a classic? Like you can watch it at any point in time in life.
A must
And it's still good?
see of
A
your
must-see?
generation.
It has to have rewatchability.
A classic. I agree. A
would
classic
watch-
should have.
I would
Yeah.
watch Superbad again.
I would not watch Superbad again.
Really?
You wouldn't?
You
No.
would not, like ever.
I recently just watched Next Friday again because it's leaving Netflix in like,
Next Friday.
like what, the 31st or whatever.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Damn. I gotta watch all three of them. Yo, Friday After Next is fire.
Yeah, the Friday movies are good.
Okay. All right, we're done. 21 Jump Street is not a classic, dude.
Which one?
21 Jump Street is good. I wouldn't say it's a classic.
No, it's not a classic.
We are watering down with the
Yeah.
word classic.
Yeah, it's not a classic. You're going too far.
Yeah. I want to make sure we establish, like, we keep classics classics.
Dude, McLovin.
Yeah, I mean, I worked with a guy who I was calling McLovin. For a very long time. I mean, I hear
If
you.
you're
dude.
calling somebody something from a movie, dude, it's classic.
Let me hear y'all classics. I don't know. I tend to exaggerate because I can rewatch movies. So
I usually don't rewatch movies. That's the thing.
The movie has to be really good for me to watch it over again.
I say Rush Hour is a classic.
Rush Hour.
Rush Hour.
I actually just watched that the other night.
I swear to God.
And guess
Rush
what?
Hour is a classic.
For the culture, baby.
But
And you know
is it
what?
a-
Training Day, that's a classic to me.
Training Day's a
It's not funny, but man, is that movie good.
Yeah, that's a good ass movie. Yeah.
Training Day's a classic.
So is Remember Titans though. If we're talking about
Remember
this.
Titans is a classic. Damn.
I'm just saying, there's classics of the generation, dude.
I just, me personally, I can't put Superbad there.
So here, because I think that waters it down a little bit, but I'm with you.
I'm not saying it
Like,
wasn't.
it's a cult classic.
I'm not
But
saying it wasn't
I
bad.
think a classic is something that transcends generations. Can we say that? Can we agree on that?
I'm just
Like
saying.
old school movies that are still relevant today.
I'm just saying,
It has to
there's,
be
there's
classics,
probably more people that watch
It's
like
tough.
like recently Superbad than Next Friday.
How do you know that?
I said recently.
How do you know that?
It's just the non-black people or not.
Yeah. You don't know two black people, man. Yeah, shut up, man. You drunk. So how do we know? We can't say that. I'm just saying, like,
That's like a gut decision. Like,
that's because he likes.
I
it.
feel like I'm watching this shit, so other people are watching it.
Yeah,
No,
now, if he says the opposite, we can't prove that either. We can't say that. We can't say. I would
said-
say Friday.
I
is better
said
than
I
Superbad, but-
feel like more people
I would say
recently
Actually, when did Sorry. Go ahead.
recently watched Superbad than Friday.
so there we go. The first two words, I feel, opinion. There we go. So it's
I
not.
feel,
There's
I
no.
feel that Friday is more of a classic than Superbad.
There we go, Steve.
Because that's all.
Hey, alley-oop, boy.
I
Steve,
feel-
what's
Would you
this?
agree?
What
Would you
time?
agree? Because Friday was like what 1995,
I'm not going to
Yeah.
and
disagree with that
Superbad was
point.
2006, right? And Friday still being relevant, getting Netflix deals, all three of them. Like
I'm not going
Chris
to.
Tucker's a goat.
I'm not going
Chris
to.
Tucker's a go.
I'm not going to disagree with that point.
But you
I'm
don't think
just
Jonah Hill's
saying,
funny, which depreciates Superbad for you.
Superbad was funny.
'Cause,
I
what's
never
his
said Superbad is bad. I just said it's not a classic. That's all.
Jonah Hill and what's his
All I said
co-host?
was Superbad is a classic.
The
Of
guy that
our
plays
generation.
Juno,
And all I
or
said
in the
is,
movie Juno. I can't
you're
remember
wrong.
his name. Scott Pilgrim. I can't remember everyone's
what's
name.
his
Yeah,
name?
I don't know why I can't.
That
think of
guy
his
is
name.
funny, but you have to be in the mood for
Michael
like
Cera.
the drug.
Michael Cera.
Michael Cera. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know why we couldn't think of
happened
that.
Superbad.
He's a very, very dry guy.
He's very dry.
Yeah,
He plays pretty much the same character.
yeah, literally.
He is,
He's like Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, Keanu. Reeves.
Yes,
Remember
that
when you-
actually is a perfect analogy for
Remember when
him.
you were saying like which characters play the same characters, like Samuel L. Jackson, Keanu Reeves?
Yeah.
He is one of them.
It's Michael Cera. Yeah. He's
Michael
the
Cera,
Same
one of 'em.
dude every time.
Every movie,
Every
every
time.
show, same guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Expands your horizons, dude.
Let's ask the audience, dude.
Well, we already
Have
know
you
that.
guys seen Friday?
Remember Craig's dad? He said, "No, listen, don't nobody go in there for about 35,
45
45 minutes."
People are still saying that today. That's crazy.
That's just real.
That's a classic.
I said I didn't agree, or I'm not going to disagree that it's not a classic.
Right.
I'm just saying Superbad is a classic.
I
of this
literally can't
generation.
remember any funny lines from Superbad.
That's because
Okay,
you
here.
just recently watched Friday.
Here, I can solve this right now.
I didn't read.
Actually, no, those weren't the same year. Damn. Superbad was 2006, wasn't it? 40-year-old version was 2004.
40-year-old,
I was gonna say,
40-year-old
do you think-
version is also a classic.
40-year-old version is classic, but I was gonna say, do you think Superbad is better than 40-year-old version?
No. 40-year-old version was better.
I think Superbad would have to be better than 40-year-old version to be a classic.
Wow. You think
Superbad is a good movie.
40-year-old version is the bottom of the classic bin?
I don't think it's at the bottom,
I don't
but
think it's at the bottom. 2007.
7. Off by a year. But
Yeah.
close enough, man. That's
I
actually
would
pretty
I would
impressive.
say
I like that movie.
I'd be more apt to put a. Yeah, I think I put that higher towards the classic category.
What does the community give Superbad as a rating?
I think that
Rotten Tomatoes?
Yeah.
I think Superbad was funny at the time, like for its time. It was a good movie.
I can still go back and watch 40-year-old version,
Yeah.
and that shit is still. It's funny. They got great lines in it. I think you can say it's a classic.
Pretty good score.
I mean, I still remember
Solid
some
score
stuff
from both the
It's a good movie though.
I think it's solid.
When he was getting his fucking hair, fucking whack, he's like, "Hold my hand, man.
He's like,
Hold my goddamn hand, man."
He was scared as hell. Man. He was
He's
so
like, "You
nervous.
look like a jack-o'-lantern."
Yeah, that cast was funny, dude. That movie made a lot of people too. Superbad was good though. Superbad was good. I think it was before its time. And it
I think
Did
Superbad
nothing
was
but
one
age
of the most recent movies
Audience
to
gave it
be.
better. Critics gave it a little bit less.
Because critics don't understand.
Yeah.
yeah.
They don't understand.
I just
Wait,
think
are they
Super.
smoking reefer?
I
It
just
is
think
during a
his
time
mouth.
where that wasn't very appreciated.
Look at his mouth.
Yeah, Chris Tucker's the man, man. Especially after watching Rush Hour the other night, Chris Tucker's the man. Man. Yeah, he thought the whole beginning of the movie he didn't know Jackie could talk English. He was so mad. He know Jackie.
Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth?
Yeah, yeah. That's a classic line too. Dude.
I'm not going to disagree. Rush Hour is not a classic. Dude.
he
Rush
bad,
Hour
man.
is a classic.
Superbad's good.
Superbad.
Superbad is
Superbad's
good.
good.
It's just not a classic.
It's just hard to say it's a classic. Though.
Like, I don't know how many movies in recent, like in that category of Superbad, do you remember?
That's why I was gonna bring up 40-year-old version. I love you, man. Because wasn't that Judd Apatow and the Apatow brothers or whatever? Or no? Did they not do Superbad?
I don't know. I don't think I Love You, Man is.
Superbad.
Oh,
And,
you don't
yeah.
like that movie at all, dude.
See, I like.
I thought it was a good movie. I just don't think it's.
I don't find that a classic.
I don't feel like that's a classic.
I thought that was a great movie.
in that same genre that's
Yeah.
a classic? Oh. 40-year-old virgin. I mean,
See,
40-year version is a good one.
yeah.
I really like Wedding Crashers. I wouldn't consider it
yeah.
a classic though.
I wouldn't consider that a classic.
I really like the movie.
That's almost, I'd say, right on the teeter-totter side.
That's like a
that
really-
one is with super. That's hard to gauge
Because
Wedding
yeah, like
Crashers-
I think
Superbad's on the
Superbad's-
teeter-totter.
Yeah.
It's like it's right there.
Was that the
It's
same
kinda-
time with Step Brothers?
Ooh, Step
Step
Brothers.
Brothers.
Step Brothers is not a
Step
classic.
Brothers is not a classic.
Outside of the fucking nuts on the drums, dude, that shit is not funny.
Outside of the nuts on the drums.
That
That shit was hilarious.
that is the only time that movie made me
See, yo,
laugh.
she puts nuts on the drums. He went right upstairs and did that. She said, I was like, yo, what the fuck? Will Ferrell?
That shit was-
That shit was
Outside
too
of that, I
much,
was like,
man.
yo, this movie
I was
fucking
like, this
sucks.
motherfucker's crazy.
I don't even really like Will Ferrell.
The other guys?
Elf?
Ooh,
No.
The other guys might be a Mark classic.
Yeah, that
I've
movie
seen
is
that
great.
so many
Yeah, I
times.
watched that so many times.
He said,
yeah.
bye, Alan. He said, get in the house, Alan. Bye, Sheila. Wahlberg is trying to get his wife. Look, man, how about this? It could be
Look, Sarge, I'm a peacock. You gotta let me fly.
Is Superbad better than other guys?
Yes.
To answer your question. What?
I would say yes.
Superbad is better than other guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough.
I haven't seen other guys, so I can't say.
I've seen it. I've seen it a couple times. And
Alright.
yeah, it's
We
still
all
I pick Superbad.
But I get what you mean.
What do you think
It's
of
just hard.
Kick-Ass?
Huh? I love that movie.
Kick-Ass is
Kick-Ass
not
is
a
good.
classic.
no,
It's not a classic.
It's not a classic, but
It's a Mark classic.
It's
That's a good movie. though.
Kick-Ass is okay.
I like that movie.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know where you ranked it.
It's kind of funny.
It's like a
It's not.
solid
I'm not saying it's a bad
higher
movie.
7, like 7.5.
It's a 7 for me. It's okay. It's I'll watch it. I'm not gonna watch it again. But
I'll watch the one. I like that movie. That's a good movie. He's
No,
not a
something
superhero,
that-
so yeah, he's going to get his ass whooped.
Yeah.
And he got his ass
That
whooped.
first scene where he got his ass
He got
whooped.
he got stabbed up. That's what would happen if you catch a motherfucker outside in pajamas like that. That's what happens.
Yeah, that shit was
That shit was
funny.
real. I was
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
And then fucking Nicolas Cage showed up looking like Batman. I was like, all right, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
let me ask you this: so, where do you put Black Dynamite?
Ooh,
Dude,
he's the right answer.
Black Dynamite is an awful movie.
It's a cult classic.
It's a cult
Yeah, it's
classic.
definitely a
dude.
cult classic, 100%.
It's not a classic, but it's a cult classic.
Oh, man,
That shit is ridiculous.
It's one of those
funny.
movies where you should watch it, but is it good? I don't know.
I'm gonna put that shit. I'm gonna put that shit in my guilty pleasure, dude.
Yeah.
I used to watch that
100%.
I
shit.
don't know where who told me. I don't know where I got that from, but I was like, yo,
Dynamite,
we gotta
Dynamite.
come over. We gotta watch this.
I used to watch that every Christmas morning, dude.
a
It was a
phenomenal movie.
tradition for me.
Yo, that's
You wake up, open up some presents, and
Yo, he was sparring with the dudes, man. He didn't know where he was throwing them dudes all over the room. He didn't know which way he
What was
was
that other
going.
stupid kung fu movie?
I love kung fu movies.
No, the stupid one with the cow that was like fighting people.
oh, that shit was
What was
trash,
it?
dude.
Kung Pao?
Kung Fu Hustle.
Oh
No,
my
Kung Fu
God.
Hustle is with
that was the one. That one. What was it called?
I think
It's
it's Kung
probably one of
Pao.
my most
Kung
Kung
Pao.
I think
I
you're
think
thinking
it's Kung
Kung
Pao.
Pao.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Kung Fu
What was
Hustle was funny.
Yeah, Kung Fu Hustle was great.
Which one was
And
that one?
Shaolin Soccer. Ooh.
Yeah.
Kung
Can I
Pao.
pay
Soccer.
tomorrow?
Shaolin Soccer, dude.
Kung
Shit
Pao was
fucking
like
crazy.
that's like one of those movies that's funny while you are living the time in high school, like where that kind of humor is funny.
I don't think I ever saw that.
No, it wasn't good.
It's not good.
Something-
It was
something
funny
about
at the
movie.
time.
I'm just thinking like what that type of movie reminds me of is like that type of movie.
Yeah.
Black Dynamite reminds you of Kung Pao.
Like the purposeful, like
Just
the
some
Did
like
you watch Black
really
Dynamite?
yeah.
overdone.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
It's so bad.
Yeah.
It's meant to be bad, so it's funny.
yeah.
He's like
Yeah.
supposed to be. The choreography was so bad. He slapped him for real in action, and he said, "Motherfucker!" And he's like, "Dude!" It was a totally different guy. Totally different
Yo,
dude.
how he was punching him
It cuts
from
and
the
then it
side.
goes back.
Yo.
Still, my favorite scene has to be either at the restaurant, or the part where where the guy he got his arm chopped off and he hops in and he's like, "Ha! I threw that shit before I came in the room." I
Yeah,
literally,
that's towards the end.
Yeah.
I literally
Totally
died.
love that part.
That
man.
scene
That
is
was
so
so funny.
fucking funny. Who says that though?
Yeah. Yo, no. Oh my God, that reminds me because that's when they infiltrated the base. Yo, my man with the hard hat that was
Oh,
just
they got
walking smoking a
kicked?
cigarette.
Yeah.
I swear, Michael Jai kicked him for real. Yo, he was hiding behind them crates. That dude was just on the smoke break. He's like. He did a backwards roundhouse, kicked his head, hit the crate. He's like, pow! He's like, I was like, yo, he knocked him out for real. Yo, he knocked him out for real, dude. He got rocked. All right, man. Josh, I got a question for you, dude.
No.
Oh, that's
So are we putting Superbad in the cult classic?
I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
I'm putting Superbad.
Are you
as,
mad because we didn't?
as a good-
I would put that in a cult classic. Maybe
I would
not
say cult
classic,
classic.
but
It's not
not.
classic.
I would say it's a
Classic.
generation classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I agree with that.
Generational
I-
classic.
Yeah, we got some closing now. You good?
I'll put Superbad as a good movie. Your opinion is wrong, and we can move on.
Well, you're outvoted, Marlon.
Yeah, he's going to get another piece. Like the shit, everything you were saying was bullshit.
Is Joker classic?
Joker's not a classic. It's a good movie. though.
It's a horrible movie.
Damn, it's a horrible movie.
And you're outvoted by everyone pretty much in America.
Have you watched how I say Apples Abs?
Anyway, what do you want to ask, Mark?
I don't remember now, punk. The conversation we were having earlier today. I want
About
talk
free to
it
play?
Before we got out of here. Yeah. It's
Oh.
a good conversation.
Wait, before we get into a deep conversation, you want to see
Yeah.
the trailer? Is?
Oh, yeah, sure.
We got a trailer?
Yeah. Steve, put in the new Final Fantasy 16 trailer.
Ooh, shit.
I'm
Final
good.
Fantasy.
Wait, there's
I'm
a
good.
Final
Let's talk
Fantasy
about this other thing.
15? Ah, shut up, dude. The
trailer
classic game.
When you get to 16, dude,
It looks good.
is it a classic anymore?
This one?
I think so.
Or-
Yeah, I think
The franchise, maybe,
I
but
think
It
it might
says
be
3
that.
days
Yeah,
ago.
yeah. I
Final
think that
Fantasy.
might be it.
oh, is there a way for the franchise to get themselves out of being a classic? Can Final Fantasy?
Yeah, I
work
think this is
themselves
it. This
into,
is
like,
this is
being
pretty
a-
much the story trailer. Like it shows you kind of what the
Yeah.
story's about.
You ever played 11?
I did not.
12?
I didn't play 12.
I played a
13's
little
good.
bit,
13's good.
14.
I missed a whole block. Huh? You played 12, right?
so. Yeah, a little. I didn't finish it though.
Because it was trash, right?
No, because my PlayStation broke.
Okay, so off first glance, it reminds me of 15.
This game is kind of more reminiscence of 12. It's more of a political based type.
We were just talking about how 12 no one played that shit.
Yeah, you did just say that.
12 was good. I beat it.
This is
Is
this is
it
the one
good
with,
because you beat it?
with the little kid with the icon in him, right? Ifrit or the Phoenix. Yeah. Okay. Man, I forgot this was even coming out.
So
Yeah, I forgot about it, too.
So glad I ain't got a. I need some money.
I'm gonna get this shit though.
I'm gonna get it.
It's sweet. Kind of reminds you of like a Game of Thrones type story. There's so many different kingdoms. Each kingdom has, I guess, an avatar where
Kind
they.
of
Don't they call
like
them
Zero.
icons?
I forgot what they're
Have
called.
like Type Zero.
Have people been keeping up with the new Game of Thrones?
Fuck
Yes.
Game of Thrones, dude.
Yeah. Because
House of Dragons?
today's the last episode for the season.
Came out today?
Yeah, well, tonight at 9.
I watch it every Sunday after the
we'll have
podcast,
to
which is
talk about it
6:30
next
on
week.
Twitch.
But yeah, it's kind of cool that they show like each leader, and then
I like that.
you'll see like each leader who they transform into and which summon.
Okay.
I can't summon myself.
Nah.
I don't like that leader.
So each leader is a summon.
Which summon would Mark be from Final Fantasy?
type.
Ifrit.
Titan.
I'll take it for sure, yeah. I'll take it for.
What would Steve be?
I don't know.
I can see Steve being something crazy.
Yeah.
Like Odin.
No.
It's easy, Odin.
What was that one? What was that one samurai one? Was it Yojimbo?
Oh, yeah.
Yo, Jimbo.
Whoa!
I can see Steve just like
Holy
one shot
cow.
someone if you pay him enough.
He just watched that. Oh, gosh.
Are we doing the summons for everyone? What's Josh?
Josh is Carbuncle.
You could be those
I
three.
thought it was a good thing because reflect. It's important.
You could be
In
those.
every game.
There you go. Yo, what? Yo, are we paying attention to this? What's up with this kid? Man?
No.
Josh.
What's Marlon?
Josh, you could be the three fairies from Final Fantasy X.
Am I strong?
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
I don't think anyone uses them.
Titan?
Yeah, I think he's Titan.
Oh, come on. Now.
Kicked her right in her shit, dude.
Is Marlon a little cactus person?
I'll be Cactar.
Cactar.
Or what's Tony?
What you wanna be, Tony?
What I want to be?
Yeah, what you wanna be?
Shiva.
Probably Bahamut.
I was about to say Tony
You're
Bahamut.
not gonna be Bahamut. I just want to know what you want to be.
He's saying, okay, you're not going to be Bahamut. Whoa.
Actually, I can see Mark being on it because he likes lightning. I can see
yeah.
Tony being in for it maybe.
Yeah, Tony likes Infrared. Oh, shit. That looks nice.
What is this? God of War?
Is there like graphics? Is there in-game graphics? Or?
Yeah. Well, apparently, this is like the battles, like when you fight.
Yo.
This is flashy enough to keep my attention.
Yeah, same. Graphics look
Ooh,
crazy.
you got that real sword, dude.
Ooh.
Well, obviously these are probably cinematic graphics, but
Yeah.
Well, I think they transitioned into like the
Garuda. Right?
yeah, but pretty much yeah. It's just it seems like the story at least is based off of I guess not 100%, but the Phoenix is considered maybe the most powerful of the summons.
That little bastard.
summer.
Yeah, so
Man, I'm gonna forget about this game again, dude.
Summer of 23. Oh, gosh.
so
Porian said 10's the best.
10 is the best Final Fantasy Porian.
That's pretty good.
10 is fucking phenomenal.
Steve likes 10, I forgot, huh?
Yo,
Actually, I like 9 because that's what I started on.
Ew.
I like 9 too.
Ew, Steve.
9's good.
8 is the one I started on, so
8? You like
8 is
8?
probably the best.
20, which one did you start on?
come on, man, 7's classic for me.
We
7,
all just like the ones we started on.
7 is good. It's not good anymore, but it's
Started
good.
on 7?
I think Squall
Started on
is...
7?
I think,
You
I think
didn't
it's-
like
8 is a close.
You didn't like the
I think
remake?
Squall is a
Huh?
good
You
ass
didn't like the
fucking
remake?
yeah,
character,
Squall is a
man.
good character.
We're not
I like
doing
the
this
remake.
right now.
I
Okay.
like Squall, but way better than
alright.
Cloud.
We're not doing this right now.
Who's better,
What'd you guys
Squall or
think
Cloud?
of the trailer?
Cloud.
Huh?
Why does Cloud keep getting put in games and shit?
Yeah.
Where's Squall?
Forgot about Squall. What's up?
No one cares about Squall.
He's in Kingdom Hearts.
It's not that no one
Yeah,
cares.
they gave him his name wrong, and then they had to like change it. He was Leon. And I was like, who the fuck is Leon?
No one cares about Squall, dude. I'm so sorry.
Wow, sweet.
He said, "I'm so sorry." It's the least sincere sorry I've ever heard. I'm so sorry. Shut up. Yeah, I like it, man.
10
It's
is
crazy.
10 is a great one.
10's good.
That's a nice package. They got good secrets in there. Good time killers with like the side events. I fucking loved
Blitzball is great.
Blitzball.
Yeah.
10 was the first game on
Ooh,
PS2.
my roster with all the Bosnian dudes, man, was crazy.
Yeah, I think it was the first PS2.
Other than
Yeah,
8, I
10 was
like
the first
13.
Huh?
What's that? Other than 8, I like 13. Lightning?
13 was
You
alright.
like Lightning.
Wait, was that the one where you could just hit X and beat the game? That one sucked, dude.
Yeah, very linear.
Yeah,
Solid.
that one was probably the most linear. I wish that like they did add at least some side, like better side
I think
quests.
the boss battles were sweet.
Yeah, the boss battles were fun. It's just like there was no like hidden element to the game like all the
It
other
was
Final
like
Fantasy.
95% linear,
Yeah.
and then there's a couple like side things, but it was just
Yeah, it
there
wasn't very much
I
anything.
like
to
those
it.
types
Like
of games.
I just went out there and started fighting those big ass elephant things in the open world, trying to get those rare
yeah.
drops, and that's the last thing I remember. It was
Yeah.
like, okay, well, everything else I was just walking straight, so and hitting X. Just watching Snow punch some
that
people.
was my main concern with that game. Like, I liked it because that one was the first one on the PS3, so that graphically that's where again things kind of made the big leap.
Are
The
you talking about
upgrade.
10?
No, 13.
Oh, 13.
13 is
Yeah.
not a
13,
classic.
Yeah, it was on the PS3, so it was just like
Classic?
it just
I like
again
13.
that
13?
that
Classic.
I don't even think I liked it.
it's just the fact that again like they should have added more in my opinion. Like they should have done more with that because like compared to like
Was there a pandemic around that time?
nope.
Did they
No.
get out? Okay, never mind.
No.
13 was the first one on multiple consoles too, right?
Yeah, because I had it for Xbox. So that's what
Yeah.
I had at the time.
yeah.
That shit sucked.
All right,
But-
so what do you think about the trailer though? You gonna get this?
Oh yeah.
You getting it, Marlon? You said you getting it right?
I like the other
You
trailer.
said pass?
I'm gonna get this, but I like the other trailers better. Like where you're not really sure if these if the little boy's like turning into like a demon or if he's turning into the Phoenix. I mean, we all kind of know how I think, but I like that trailer better than this one.
I'd like to know why I would like to know why Phoenix is the strongest summon in this game.
Yeah,
But
like,
other than
again-
that, I'm getting it.
Yeah, I mean, all
I'm
you know
most
is
likely gonna get it.
yeah.
You
And,
gonna beat it in a
if
day?
we
What?
picking
You
them,
gonna beat it
I want
in
to
a
be
day?
Bahamut, you know? Or Tiamat.
Maybe. I don't know how long the game is.
Steve's
It might
gonna
be long.
100% it in probably about 23 hours.
Yeah, Steve's gonna be in the same.
This is a
day.
pandemic Final Fantasy. I'm
When does
out.
GameStop open? Steve would scoop it up at 9 a.m. and beat it by 9 p.m., 9:30ish.
No, I'll just have it preloaded because I just buy the digital. So.
Oh yeah, they get the visual.
He'll play it by it'll be done by midnight. He'll wake up, start playing it.
Summer of 23, is that a good time frame?
I think so.
I'm gonna forget
It's not
about it
bad.
then, dude.
Yeah,
I'll probably forget about
I
it.
forgot
but
about it now.
There'll probably be
Summer games aren't.
better things that come out.
Yeah, there's gonna be. But I think there's enough to keep us busy until I don't mind. That's not too long.
No.
It's better than like somebody. It's better than them doing the shit that like Kingdom Hearts 3 did. You know, it's always better. Anything's
I'm
better
torn
than that.
right now, dude. It's like there's no good video games
Speaking of no good video
like
games,
God
dude,
of War.
speaking of no
maybe.
good video games,
You
No,
think
God
God
of-
of War is good?
God of War is gonna be
That's gonna be a
fire.
good game. They
why
can't
don't you
let
tell
that
us
one fail.
tell us your theory about pay to play? You know? It's a good conversation. I'm trying to compliment
play?
you, but you don't want to fucking talk about it, huh?
They want to watch this trailer, dude.
That was the only trailer I
We
had.
just talked about the fucking game. We're gonna get the game.
Now what are we talking free to play?
Yeah, Josh. So I'll start it.
Okay,
You
go
too
ahead.
drunk?
I am
So Josh had a great point that games kind of lose or free to play.
Yeah, I brought up the conversation.
Yeah,
of free to
Tony
play.
started the conversation
Yeah.
with games nowadays being more geared more towards free to play, and then Josh kind of steered it towards a free to play versus pay to play.
Yeah.
And then that's where we had a very lengthy conversation at Josh's house earlier today. Free to play or pay to play, what's better? What has more perks? How do you keep people engaged? Like, which
Yeah.
one's better at keeping people engaged?
Because like one of the big things like me and my coworkers were talking about was obviously the big thing that we talked about last week was like Gotham Knights. How that again, none of us got it, but because of the review and how the game went and how the announcement looked, it just looked really
Gotham
bad.
Knights did everything correct.
Yo, quick side quest, Porian.
Except
that Hogwarts Legacy is a sleeper. I'm getting it too, bro. I feel you on that. Anyways, continue.
hey, that game might be good.
Yeah, and it's
It
just
might
like
be good.
it's
I don't even
just,
like Harry Potter, and I might get it.
and it's just like
Yeah, it looks good.
you know, for a game that you're paying $70 for, or like just $70 for.
It's probably a game born
It's
from
just-
the pandemic where they just didn't have the time to do it.
It's
You know what I
just,
call this? Are we talking about Gotham Knights?
yeah.
You know what I call this? Destiny
Lazy?
2 syndrome.
Oh, there it is, folks. There it is.
I just
Yo,
felt like
Tony hit me
yeah.
with that text early in the morning. I was like, Tony's like, yo, Gotham Knights might be trash. He sent me the video. I was like, oh no. And I was like, yeah. So if you plan on getting this game, just expect it to crash on you. I was like, oh no.
It's just like
They're
that.
cyberpunking you, dude.
That,
Yeah, yeah.
And that was another big conversation that me and my coworker had because like
it's
he
another
played
one of those Avengers, Cyberpunk.
Like,
you know,
it's a
the
big
game
title
where it wasn't
game.
ready. It wasn't
Yeah.
ready. That's
What happens
it.
when you take your bread out the oven before it's ready?
Soggy.
Gross and disgusting.
It's ruined.
So yeah, like it's just like with stuff like that is like a free to play game nowadays, like better. And like I literally list off the games that I currently play, and I think like
free to play.
they're all free. Like
When you ask me that, you're like, what games do you play now? Like, are most of them free to play? Or do you
Yeah.
pay to play or whatever? Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
most of them are free to play.
yeah, and it's just like because of the fact.
Mine's
Night.
pay.
Well, yeah, but that
But you don't even pay, dude.
Someone paid.
you don't. But during the conversation, that game came up, and we threw that one in the pay to play. But I mean, for obvious reasons, right? But I was
You still
like,
have to pay, just someone else pays.
yeah, it's a pay to play.
We were
It's a pay to play.
saying that in certain genres, free to play doesn't work, but
Story is buy to play. Is that what it is nowadays?
It's true.
story
I
is
think
buy to play. Yeah.
I think like a good well story is because like, you think about all the games that right now that are free to play, like you know like Pokemon Unite.
It's usually
League
like the
of
multiplayer
Legends.
part of it is
Yup.
the free to play, and
Yup.
then like the story part is the pay.
It's-
Because like Halo was,
Yup,
you got the
Halo.
multi for free, and then if you wanted to buy the story, you could buy the story.
Really?
And then
Yeah.
same thing with Overwatch,
Halo
you get the
Infinite.
multiplayer for free, and
So
then
they
you
give-
pay for the
wait.
story.
Halo give
Yo.
you the good part for free, and then make
Yeah.
you pay for the bad part?
Yeah.
For real.
That's
So
insane.
let me ask you a question.
I mean, like Call of Duty's like that. Like the
Call of Duty's like that too?
yeah, they
Yeah,
do.
but
They,
yeah,
they let you
Because
play
they're
the
all multiplayers
they-
online. It's all
They
free
let
to
you play the
They let
battle.
you play the good part for free, and they make you pay for the bad part.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a crazy business model.
Yeah.
Is it though? Because those companies are making probably like millions of
I
dollars
make
in
you
that
pay for
model.
everything.
I think those games are
Well,
bad.
they're probably making money more.
They're
off
also
the
making money because they
free-to-play.
have like battle
Elements,
passes.
yeah.
Yeah, because
tied
you-
with
I
it.
get it.
That's,
Okay,
that's the
okay,
whole.
okay.
That's the whole.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
like
battle
the
passes
Yeah, but
are.
those are bad examples because those are shooting games. No one's buying the story. Fuck that.
Well,
Buying
yeah.
the fucking story.
Well, I'm
Like,
saying like in
with
general,
their
like,
multiplayer models, are they really doing anything different? They're just updating the map, the gameplay, the actions, the shooting, like all of the dynamics of the game are all carried over. It's just a different environment and different guns,
Yeah.
right?
You pay for the extra, the
Right, you
extra
pay for the
content.
skins
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
the look.
But that's.
But
I mean,
like everything, all of the like aspects of the game are exactly the same as the previous game, right?
yeah, like
So
'cause-
we're calling this like a verb where you're getting Overwatch 2'd? Is it?
I mean,
like I mean,
Overwatch
well,
2 saved itself by making.
But his
the game
point
free-to-play.
earlier was very he made a good point earlier with that's how it's structured today. And when I had to sit back and reflect on what I was like, yeah, all I play is free to play games because I don't know, the models are good, but
Are we
it's
playing
that,
free to play games because we don't have the time to play a paid type game?
for me
Make it
personally,
worth
I don't
it?
think that's true because
true.
like for
Oh,
me,
I'm just asking the question. I'm saying,
I feel like
I don't know,
are we
feel like
geared
it's-
more towards free to play games because we can play it on our own time and not have to invest anything into it? Whereas like a paid game, you want to invest the time into it, but you might not necessarily have that time.
for me, I would say no because the thing is, I want a good.
You know what I'm saying, though?
A good game.
I know what
Like
you're saying.
it's just that nowadays I feel like the games that are coming out where we paid for, a lot of them just don't meet up to a
Yeah,
standard of
that's what I was gonna
equality.
say,
To what you're paying, like you're putting out, like in a free to play game, like yeah, maybe sure it's not like the greatest or the most like entertaining or anything.
He said,
But-
honestly, for personally, for me, bro, I got time for whatever the fuck I want.
Well put, poor Ian.
But like the thing is like because it's free to play,
that's
like
like a good example.
it's just like if I spend maybe let's say $10 on a battle pass, I don't feel as bad if I played a free to play game for a couple hours a day or something like that and spending $10. But if I paid 70 or 60 for a
thing with
game
the-
that's
and it-
kind of trash,
It turns out to be trash.
yeah, and it's
I
just
feel
like
that's
it's
the appeal.
devastating. It is a hard pill to swallow to pay that much money for a game that's just gone bad.
And the thing with the battle passes is a lot of people buy the battle pass when they've already accomplished the time needed to fill
Yeah,
the
exactly.
battle pass,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
So like I'm not
I don't
gonna.
even do that in
I'm
Epic 7.
I'm not the type of person. I'm not
Wait
the
till I
type
get
of
to level
person.
50, and
Yep.
if I can make it to level 50 in that time frame,
Right.
Yeah.
I'll pay the 50.
Right, right.
Okay,
And that's
Yeah,
what I'm
exactly.
saying. Like
and get all the shit
All the
under
perks,
all the
everything.
Shit.
Yep.
like even in
Exactly.
If I
Unite,
don't make it, I don't pay.
even in Unite, I
I
completed
kind
the
of
whole
usually
battle
go like
pass, and
halfway.
I'm
If
like,
I'm like halfway through it, and I'm like, I'm still playing this, and then I'll buy it.
Exactly.
So I
See,
can reload
so
it.
you
Right,
don't
right.
even then like like exactly your example. Even if you're just halfway, you already invested so much time, and it was free. It's not like you paid X amount of money to even to get to that point, so you don't even feel bad if you don't even make it once you already paid for it and you got halfway through. Like it's just paying the 10, 15. It's not that bad in your mind and your wallet, but paying for a full completed game that's $70. That's just
and that brings me back.
and
To,
it- and
that
it's
brings
just
me back
hair-
to the point though. Is like, is it easier to play a free to play game because you don't know how much time you can invest into it? Where
Goes
if you
back
have
to
to
time.
put the $70 into
weird,
a
though.
game, like, can I put $70 into this game to make it worth it?
For me,
Yeah.
it's more of like, it's not how much time can I invest in this. It's just like how much time I get out of it.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yep.
Like
that's for me too.
So if I start playing the game and I get like 20 hours out of it, and I paid $70 for it, I'm like, well, that kind of sucked.
yeah.
Because
That's
we
partially true too, because that's how we felt with Wonderlands.
right,
For me, it's got to be good.
because we considered we all agreed $1 per
$1 an hour.
hour.
Yep, is usually a fair
Is what-
amount for
is
a
what
game.
we considered fair amount for paying for the game.
So that's that. I think that. Kind
I
of
would say somewhere
solidifies-
between $1 and $1.50 an hour.
That
Because
solidifies
the
time
price of games
argument.
are going
like,
up.
Is my
but-
time worth? This is what my time is worth. So that solidifies the time argument. But I want to go back to the structure of the game and like the if it's just worth playing. So I got a question. If you buy a Nintendo game, because to me I feel like Nintendo keeps up with their like Zelda's still a good game. They call it
Yeah.
a masterpiece.
Yeah, I mean,
They're
I
classics.
But what'd you say?
They're classics.
Yeah.
some of them are. Yeah,
Yeah. So all right. So
It's a classic franchise.
it is.
in
The
Zelda was
franchise.
$60, right? Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, Breath of the
60?
Wild 60. Yep,
Was that worth the 60?
100%. Yes.
Oh yeah, Breath of
Easy.
the Wild. Hell yeah.
Easy.
Now, what makes that game worth the time? Worth
Whoa.
the money?
The,
Worth the...
the amount of hours you can put into
The amount of hours, the quality, the
It was like
the fun.
Genshin, but good.
it literally was like,
It was right on the border for me.
and it's a full game.
Because the main story
full game, though.
was like pretty quick for me.
Did Zelda have DLC?
But
Yes.
but it did have like the extra
did.
things that you could chase after, like the 120 extra like dungeon thingies that you
Yeah,
had
the
to try.
shrines.
finding
Yep.
all
So
the
I did all
secret
those,
little
but then they had
guys.
all the little seeds, and I was like, well, the dungeons were fun to chase
That's
after,
not,
but
that's
the
not
seeds
fair
were
though,
better.
because you could literally start the game off and you could run straight to the boss and you could beat the game within like what's the world record, like 15 minutes or
Breath of
something
the Wild,
like
you
that?
can go straight to the boss.
You can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can just go
Uh,
straight into the.
no.
I mean, you have to
Yeah,
defeat
no.
the. You have to defeat the.
Yeah, you have to do the starting zone, and then you can go right to the boss.
You don't have to defeat the 4.
Oh yeah. You can go
No.
just
No,
go straight
you
to.
can go
You
straight
have
to
to
the
you
boss.
have to do the starting area,
Yep.
and then you can go right to the final boss.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can. It was the most free kind of like you can go however you felt like in the game. Like if you felt you were confident, you were so good in the game, not having to get extra armor or extra line like hearts or anything like that. Yeah, you can go there with 3 hearts after you finish the tutorial or whatever, and just try to defeat Ganondorf in a perfect dodging moment and all that crap.
See,
Or-
that's where it gets to the point of how much time have I put into a game. Because if you look at something like League of Legends, like the amount of hours in like the entirety of career of playing League of Legends, I put a lot of money into League of Legends.
But that's the
It all comes down to time because like League of Legends, like how many games could I have purchased
So
with
hi-
the time, like amount of time I put
Yeah.
into it,
And
right?
League was the example we talked about earlier today
Yeah.
too. League was a really good example. But League,
1,500? Damn.
that's all the money you put. A total of $12 into that game and got 1,500 hours of playing time out of it.
Well,
Pretty
CS:GO
good.
never didn't change to the paid models until way later, until after
Yeah, we got the loot box.
right, until after the loot boxes and skins and stuff like that. That changed like later into the life of the game.
So what Porian's talking about, I care about that stuff, but I'll go back to your earlier comment, Porian. And I mean, I probably dumped quite a bit of money into Genshin, but if I like the game a lot, like, and I can see myself playing it for a long period of time, I'll use money. I'll put money
So
into it.
I mean,
eventually,
that's how many hours I got in WoW. So
Dang! Yo, hold that up to the camera.
Was that 15 Thou Wow?
almost 16,000 hours.
16,000
Oh
how
my
many years
god.
is that?
It's just I have just under a couple years.
Just under a couple years of.
So ba-
that's
so
in
basic-
game. That's real. That's game time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because so basically, the
I have like
consensus,
660 plus hours.
Oh, shit.
I gotta cut mine in half because half the time I'm staying in Stormwind, dude.
So basically, the
chilling.
consensus is people are willing to pay money into games based on the amount of time they can get out of the game.
The
Yeah,
model.
I
So
agree.
based on what we talked about earlier, I would agree with that statement.
Yeah.
Based on what we talked about and what we're talking about now, the current model is I need to make a game good enough to reach
An audience.
you know, to have the
yeah.
longevity to
'Cause-
bring in the revenue. Because
where-
League has been around forever. It has a variety of characters you can play. You
Right.
can play
Yeah.
forever and still not play all the characters. And at some point, you will probably buy a couple skins for the
'Cause-
characters.
yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
all they're banking on.
Because-
It's a free game, but they're
because-
just banking on you buying a couple.
because you're gonna put the hours in to make that purchase worth it, right?
Yeah.
And
So
where,
if I really like Caitlyn, I'm going to play the fuck out of Caitlyn and maybe buy a skin when it's on sale because that's how they get you.
Yeah.
This Caitlyn skin is on sale. You've been playing
And
a lot of Caitlyn.
we've had this discussion even like what was it last night or the night before where like the model of microtransaction for everything, especially when the game is like fresh, they always try to get you with that sweet deal where you pay like $2-3 but you get like 7 times the normal amount of like gold or whatever currency they use. It's super cheap. It's because they feel like if you start spending already the $3-5, you already spent $3-5. What's another $10 after another 50 hours of play?
'Cause
Or
even-
what's another,
Because
isn't-
you're now comparing that $10
Yeah.
to your entire
Yes,
gameplay
exactly.
experience.
Like once they break you into
Well,
that
'cause
moment of
it-
spending
it's
money,
even-
they feel like they've got you.
it's
if
even
I played League for 2 years, the kicker for them is I got you to play League for 2 years. But now, if I play League for 2 years, now in the scope of my playing experience, I'm buying one Caitlyn skin. I am more inclined to buy that skin than I was 2 years ago.
yeah.
well, it's,
And that's what they're banking on.
It's
So
even-
I like how they call microtransactions. This is gambling. This is all gambling.
well,
But
it's
yeah, I
even-
mean,
it's even interesting to look like World of Warcraft, like paying $15 a month. That's what 30 minutes a day you'd have to put into the game, and a lot of us at the peak,
yeah.
put in a lot more time than
Yeah,
that.
a lot of hours.
A lot more time than that.
Yeah, it's 15 hours a month. So
Yeah, and you know, and that's the thing where that was where the conversation sparked because like you look at some of the games now of where they're being made, and like I'm not saying like some games aren't worth it. Like I can list still right now like more relevant games, even a game this year like Horizon Forbidden West, which is a $70 game. I'd gladly pay that $7 for that game. That game was phenomenal. I spent
Do
like
you know how much game time you've put into that game?
yeah, I think like 120 hours.
Where'd you put
Worse.
where would you put Tales of Arise?
Tales of Arise, I mean, I think I got 40 right now into the game. But
Problem
I'm-
with Tales
yeah.
of Arise is they try to double dip, right?
Yeah, because they do have
They
like,
want you to
micro.
put $70 for the game, and then they also wanted you to pay microtransactions.
Yeah, because they have
in the game.
microtransaction for skins for a character.
And when that was like an argument we had before is like why Tales of Arise wasn't that great is because if I'm paying $70 for a game, I better get or have the ability to get everything,
like earn everything. while playing it.
while
I
playing.
want to choose.
If
my
you want to
words.
make somebody pay for something to get it early, Sure, if someone wants to do that, but I better be able to earn that some other way.
That's where you morally stand.
Yeah.
Right.
So but I'm not knocking that, and I want to choose my words very carefully because I want to minimize the person that buys everything because that's fine too. I don't care, right? But I think it's very important to have a moral high ground when it comes to these things because that is where developers I don't want to say they're preying on people, but the microtransaction thing is just a very easy way to
But we can even look at it this way: if Tales of Arise is let's just say hypothetically it's a 70-hour game, I paid $70 for it, worth, right? But now I can buy something that doesn't add to my gameplay, but just has my gameplay be
makes you feel
different.
good. The dopamine hit. You don't have to be scientific with it,
But it doesn't add any hours into my thing. Whereas a free to play, you already put the hours into it.
Yeah.
Why not give back to the company, right?
But to me and maybe to us, I don't know. That's the moral high ground.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna put money into this until I feel comfortable enough
yeah, exactly.
to put
'Cause,
money
like,
in. But to me, you don't like
they've earned it, right?
Yeah.
you don't
They've
like
earned
a
it.
game or that's harsh. It's not that you don't like the game, but I think if you don't have a moral stance on the game, like the person who I mean, you could be a Tales fan, you could just be an all-out hardcore Tales fan. You buy the game, you buy all the skins, I don't care. But to me, that's dangerous because you're not really. There's no preference. It's just, you buy the game just to like. If I bought Kingdom Hearts 3 and they had the stupid microtransaction, and I'm just a fan, so I'm just buying everything. It's not that I'm a fan of the game. It's just, do I just want everything at that point? You know what I'm saying?
It's one of those things where you're
A finesse.
for the one game you're giving them money and promise that they're gonna deliver you a good game.
Yeah.
And the other version is like, all right, they're gonna give me a good game, and then I'll give them money later for proving.
Actually, you just gave me. That just made me think. What I'm trying to say is the very.
I just think
The difference between the person that buys the Charizard skin, that played Charizard, that's good with him, and the person that bought the skin that just
they
started
like
playing because
Charizard?
they like Charizard.
And-
There's a difference
No,
between those
there's
two
a-
people for me. That's all I
like-
want to say.
but-
That's all I want to say. Right?
Yeah.
But the difference is the first person already put the time in to think the skin was worth it, right?
Yeah.
The second person bought the skin because they figured that they would put the time in eventually.
Yeah, of course.
Right? It's
And-
the same thing.
It is, yeah.
But-
It's not a slight to any one person, but to me personally,
Oh, it's a slight.
There's a difference between those two.
Don't get
people.
finessed.
That's all I'm saying. Don't get finessed.
But the problem I have with something like Tales of Arise is like
Don't double dip, dude.
exactly.
Fuck me over.
Like if I'm gonna
like that,
pay
like
for
that.
the
I like Tales of
game,
Symphonia,
if
bro.
I'm gonna pay for the game, a full price for a game, I better have the option to unlock everything. And
if I pay
like we
full
even
price, I should
said
have access
like
to
the difference
everything, right?
between 7 and 13, like Final Fantasy wise, is like 13 doesn't have enough like secrets and more like unlockables or whatever
And
that
7's good.
you can find. No, but you can find like you get more gameplay out of it, whereas like
Yeah.
I have to pay money to get these cool things that no one
I
else
paid
has.
$70 and I didn't even get the full game.
And who are you showing it off to? Like,
Are we just old? Are we old school?
but
A little bit.
I feel like when you say that you pay, like if you buy the game, there's like a period where it's like, oh well, yeah, everything that came out with the launch of the game and you paid full price for it, you should be able to unlock. But if they start releasing like DLCs and
but
stuff
the
like
problem
that,
with Arise is there was no DLC to it. It was
Yeah.
literally just a skin that
Like-
you personally, by yourself in your room, could see in the same exact game that everybody else had.
How
There
much was the skins? $5.
Nah,
they
they're like
were
they're like
$2, $3. They
yeah,
weren't too
but the
expensive,
packs
but-
were like $5, but like
Yeah.
it was like for your whole like crew, like the whole roster.
I agree.
Yeah.
So like
There's
there
a
was
difference.
like
There's a
high
difference between
school skins.
I was making when you said that I was literally making that connection. I was like, wait, what's the difference between DLC?
Yeah.
If the game launches with microtransactions built in, you're trying to fuck me.
That's
Yeah.
what that's
Yeah.
what I'm
and you
saying.
I
can't
agree.
unlock
Yeah.
those.
That's
through,
not-
like,
I was gonna
playing
say
together.
like,
Right,
Somebody-
and there's a difference. Like unlocking early by paying, sure. If someone wants to pay something to have it like in the beginning of the game, whatever. If you really want it that bad that early, that's fine.
I don't want
But
my.
But can you say that though? Because some games purposely launch with microtransactions, like sports games.
Yeah, those games
Bro,
are terrible.
don't even.
Yeah.
Sports games are
The
literally
worst.
the worst
Yeah.
ripoff in
Yeah.
all of
Why,
gaming.
why they keep making money though, man? People keep buying this
Because
shit.
people love sports.
People love
Because
sports,
it's
man.
gambling, right?
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
literally
it's
gambling. Like, think about.
literally gambling.
I don't want to point it, but who gambles on sports right now at the table?
What do you mean by wasting money?
See why?
It's not
Because-
wasting.
Difference because
Yeah.
I am only putting money into a game with no return on a sports game, whereas gambling on sports, I could get a return.
yeah, I get it. But that doesn't change the fact that other people don't feel it that way.
But
they view
but
it like
I also feel like sports are finally transitioning to a free to play style game that updates every year based on the stats of the players currently.
no. It's not even- it's not even that.
transactions, like going to that free to play model where it's like if you really like the game, you're gonna pay to get like the better players and the better stats.
to
or
me,
whatever.
it's not even that. Like I think I was talking to Marlon about it just Thursday at the end of Thursday's game. Literally, what I thought was the
Lost Ark
coolest
was
thing.
booty though, wasn't it?
Yeah, lost
What?
Ark shit.
The best thing about that I saw with
The reason
Madden.
why Lost Ark was trash is because the gap that people had based on playtime was so huge. There was no point in playing with anybody else.
Well, you can't make blanket statements like that, Andrew. I mean, I get what you mean, but you can't say people because I mean, yes, they're banking. That's why I didn't want to use the words preying on people early because my point is, if you don't have a moral high ground, you're the people being preyed upon. Like they're banking on those people, but I don't want to say. Because we can't say waste their money. Like, we can't tell people.
Because
people-
they might have gotten the time out of it, right?
Yeah,
It's $60 and they play that game like consistently. That's the only game they play. Because a lot of people who play sports games.
I got
that's-
money. Give me the large combo. Shut up.
But a lot of people that play sports games, that's probably literally the only game they play, right?
Yeah.
So if they play Madden and they pay
That's such a sad
$60
life,
to get hundreds of hours out of their game every year, then because they play it like the entire year
like,
and that's all they
one of
play,
the things I was-
sure, it's fine. Maybe it's worth it to them, but
Because one of the things I was saying that was cool about at least some of the sports games, like with Madden, like literally after the game on Thursday, they had a section. It was called like the Madden update stats. They literally, because of how that person played that Thursday night, it was DeAndre Hopkins on the Cardinals. They literally said like,
They
hey,
change the stats in the game.
they literally was like, hey, the end of
no,
this
that's
week.
how it works.
Yeah,
It's
at the
based
end of
on
this
their
week,
thing.
hey, your total
Yo.
your total score, like your stat wise in Madden was like a 95, but because you played so well this week,
So now my catching or my
yeah,
awareness is
no,
like
literally, yeah. That's
Yeah.
what they said. Your catch radius moved up like 2 points. Your awareness moved up a point. Now you're a 96,
Hey,
and they update that like
People are
live.
falling.
But like,
Bro.
but stuff like that, like that part is free, which I think is awesome. I think that's a
I can
cool
download
thing.
the new roster and everything.
Yeah, like the update is all free, but like in order to get like you know,
interactive.
yeah, like the better.
You know I'm gonna watch the game anyway, and then I
Yeah,
can.
and I think that part of the sports aspect
dog.
of it
You
is
gotta be careful.
Really,
It's
really,
sweet.
yeah.
really
think
quick.
about what they did to Russell Wilson's QB vision.
From the paper.
to go off that really quick, when Draymond Green punched Jordan Poole in the face, there was a meme that said, "Oh look, Jordan Poole's character got updated. He had a black eye."
I'll play that. Yo, you see Draymond punch Jordan Poole this week? Yo, did you see 2K?
He's got a black eye.
You got a black eye now, dude.
Yo, Jordan Poole got a black eye in my game. Did you update? So
You can see who got the update. No, he don't got a black eye.
you ain't update this
didn't
week, did
even
you?
know.
You
Yeah,
know Jordan
yeah.
Poole got a black eye in the game, right? Yeah. All right.
Make sure to tap the buttons clear.
Yo, he sucked the mess out of him. Yo, why? How did we not talk about that? When did that happen?
It was like
It was
preseason.
Yo,
it was
Draymond-
probably
yeah.
like a week and a half ago or something.
It was before the
he
season
shoved
started.
him,
Yeah.
and he said, "Yo,
He socked him, dude.
you-
Yeah.
Listen here,
To be
youngin.
fair, Jordan Poole looked like he was unfazed. Like literally right after that hit, he's just sinking threes like it was nothing.
Yeah, because
No, he went right back to practice when he woke up. Because you know what?
Well,
we in the NBA.
Well, because
I'm about to make a bunch of money.
Didn't Draymond Green kind of take like a back seat like last season because Steph Curry and Jordan Poole were just like
Taking off, yeah.
taking off and killing it. They call them with the Splash Brothers. Yeah.
They said it's a pool party up in here.
Oh hell no! That's all we got this week. That was crazy. I never heard that before. great.
Oh yeah,
That's great.
yeah. That's what they're called. Cause what him? It was Stephen. What's his name? Clay.
Yeah,
They were
Clay.
the Splash
Yeah.
Brothers, right? You
And
know,
then
they were
Jordan
singing.
Poole, I get it,
And then
man.
Jordan Poole came in. You know, it came with that same
pool
thing.
party.
Now
Fuck
it's a
outta
pool
here,
party.
They got their floaties and everything.
Yeah,
Hey, they were shooting.
And
Some,
he gonna
And guess what, bro? They singing threes like at first it was a two pair.
You know
now
what's
it's three.
going Yo, Jordan Poole needs floaties too, cause Draymond sunk his battle. Yo, he collapsed, like his knees got wobbly. All right, so thanks for tuning in. I appreciate the combo, guys. We had a really good conversation. Huh?
something we actually, kind of wholly agreed on.
No, we just kind of disagree with you.
What?
I feel better.
What do we agree on?
Just play it, dude.
Just,
You the
just
pay to
like
play?
The concept of free to
But you
play.
got, like, five
concept
old
of
motherfuckers'
paying
perspectives
for
up here,
time,
so.
I guess.
That's true. That's true.
The concept of making it worth it.
You better be giving me something if you're gonna fuck me. That's all I'm gonna say.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
At least give me a nice lobster tail. Buy me some dinner. DINNA.
And I'm getting the fucking.
Marlon wants to be wine and dine.
I want a nice big old steak.
Take me
with
to
some
dinner
mashed
first
taters.
before you fuck me.
All right, and that's all the time that we have, folks. So catch you next week.
Yo, come on Twitch.
Every Sunday at
Every Sunday at
6:30 Eastern.
Yo, clip that shit, dude. He said, take me to dinner
Or
before you fuck me.
Tuesdays on YouTube. We'll be around hopefully for Weekly Reset versus. We gotta stop drinking. All right, y'all.
What? You haven't stopped drinking since.
Yeah, like
One
a-
o'clock
Few
this
years,
morning.
man. It's been a
yeah,
while.
about one. Yeah.
Classy, motherfucker.